Good day, this is your word for the day from Anchor Church in Tunzini. I'm going to do it on the run today. But I shared a testimony last night and I would like to share it with you. Years ago, we went on an outreach to Swaziland. And the whole purpose of the outreach was to upgrade the pastor's conditions where he lived. He had a two-room little house, but there was a lot of need there. And there was a team of 16 of us. And we split up into 4 teams, and the one team was painting, the one team was building cupboards, the one team did some plumbing, and the other team put a roof onto a building that's half built next to his house that could be used as a temporary church. It's a small building about the size of a single garage, but we started at 9 in the morning, and it was really with the help of the Lord that by 3 in the afternoon we were finished. The job was finished. We put a roof on that building, we put a veranda in front of his house, we installed a 5,000 litre water tank, we did some plumbing from the water tank so that he can have a sink outside that we installed where they can wash their dishes. We put a garden tap in, also leading from the tank. We put gutters on the building, on both buildings, to catch up the rainwater and lead it into the tank. And so we did a whole lot of stuff that day, from 9 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, and we were finished. And then it was a bit of an anticlimax because there was no water in the tank, and it hasn't rained in that area for a long time. It's Makonyana, and it's a very dry area. But there's a dam about 4 kilometers from there. It's a bit of a muddy dam. At that time they had hippos and crocs in the dam, so it was quite dangerous to go and fetch water. That's why we did this whole thing, because his wife used to go and fetch the water with a wheelbarrow and some drums. And but there was a guy with a tractor that would come and put 1,000 liters in a tank for 120 rand. So we thought, well, this is the answer. And we gave the pastor the money, and we said to him, find the guy with the tractor. Well, he searched all afternoon, he left a message everywhere, and no sign of the guy with the tractor. In the week we were running out, Sunday morning we were still with him, and we really wanted to see our handiwork working. We wanted to see water in the tank, and there was just no chance. We prayed, Lord, help us just to find this guy with the tractor so that you can just get some water in here before we go. But we left that Sunday afternoon, no water in the tank. It was quite overwhelming for them what we did, all and everybody that was in and around their house that day. So the following weekend, Dee and I went back to Swaziland. I said to her, let's just go and visit Pastor Mavundla, and just so that it's just calm, and we just see, are they okay, and whether they actually got hold of the guy with the tractor, and whether we can get another 1,000 liters into the tank. And we got there, and with my poor Siswati and with his poor English, we sat under a tree and we could about just greet each other. We couldn't say much more, but his wife was quite fluent in English, and she was in the house with André. And so I pointed at the tank, and I gave a thumbs up, and he gave a thumbs up. It's nice to have the tank. And I tried to find out where the tractor came, and I thought, let me just go and check and open one of the taps. So I walked to the tank and I knocked at the bottom of the tank. Little faith, I knocked at the bottom, and it was solid. And I went up and up and up and up, and I knocked right to the top of the tank, and it was solid. And I was amazed. And I said, I pulled my shoulders up, and I tried to ask him what happened there, and he called his wife in the house, and I called her out, and I thought, well, we prayed for 1,000 liters, but what happened here? And she came out, and I said to her, this tank is full. She says, yes, it's full. I opened the tap, it's crystal clear water. I said, where did this water come from? She says, no, it rained. I said, when did it rain? Because the place doesn't look wet. We didn't drive through puddles or anything. When did it rain? When did it rain so much that it would fill up a tank with 5,000 liters from 2 little roofs? She said, well, it rained yesterday. I thought, well, it must have rained all day. She says, no, it rained for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes, God poured crystal clear water onto those two little buildings to fill that tank. And the Lord just said to me, remember what Isaiah 55 verse 8 and 9 says? My thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways, says the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 40 verse 28 says, there's no searching of his understanding. And I had to confess, Lord, I wanted you to answer my prayer my way. I wanted 1,000 liters of muddy water, and I wanted it on Sunday. But you came and you filled this tank with crystal clear, clean water your way. And I just wanted to leave this thought with you. And I want to encourage you, when you pray and when you ask God for something or for a miracle, get out of the way and let him answer it his way, because his ways are much higher than our ways. Have a blessed day, and don't limit God. Don't limit God with anything. His thoughts are unsearchable. Amen.